Good morning, eighth graders. All right, so those of you that have been at Oak Grove for a little while, you know that Veterans Day is a big deal at Oak Grove. And one of the traditions we do is we sing a song called Thank You Soldiers. If you've been at our school since kindergarten, you've probably sang it every single year since kindergarten. If you are new, don't worry, we will teach it to you and give you a chance to be a part of this. So usually everybody in the entire school sings it. It looks something like this normally, right? There's a lot of people and the whole gym is filled and there are little kids and big kids and everybody. Right? That's pretty powerful. So that's normally what we do. Now, because of the strange format of this school year, I don't think we can have the little kids help us. So we are going to be singing this as eighth graders, which is going to be super cool. So here's how I want to do this, okay? All right. So first thing I want to do is I want to show you how to use QuickTime to record yourself. Now, I think we talked about this during music class, but if not, I will repeat myself. So I want to go down here and I want to use the Launchpad to open up the program QuickTime. So I click on Launchpad. At the top, there's a search bar. I start typing QuickTime Player. There it is. Now, when you first open QuickTime, you won't have a box that pops up like this. The only thing you're going to see is up at the top where it says QuickTime Player, okay? So usually you open a program and something pops up in your face. That doesn't happen here. The only thing you'll probably see is it'll change to say QuickTime Player up here. Now, what we want for this project is we want to choose a new audio recording. We don't want it to film our faces. We don't want a screen recording. We just want audio. So we choose new audio recording, and it's going to bring up a box that looks like this. If you've never used QuickTime before, it's going to say, do you want to allow QuickTime to access your microphone? And you want to say yes or allow, okay? And when you say allow, you should see the meter start moving around like that. Check, 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 okay? If you don't, like this, if you don't see something, then you know something is wrong. What you want to do is click on the little arrow next to the record button, and you want to make sure you have the microphone chosen. So mine says MacBook Pro microphone. Yours might say MacBook Air microphone. It might say default internal microphone. But either way, that's what you want, okay? And you'll know because you say check, 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 and you see it light up. All right, so that's ready to go. I'm not going to hit record just yet. I'm just going to have that ready. All right, so now I am in the Google Classroom page of the 8th grade class of 2021. And under classwork, I have posted the lyrics. Wrong one. The lyrics. Okay. When I lay my head down every night and go to sleep in peace, I can stay there knowing all is well. We're standing on your feet. Okay. Here are the words. Now you'll notice I have two tabs open because I want to be able to read the words while I sing over the background track. Now, if you don't know the song, good news, I recorded myself singing it so you can sing along with me. Let's listen to it for a second. 1 and 2 and 3 and... Okay, so you heard the 1 and 2 and 3 and clap. I don't need you to say 1 and 2 and 3 and clap. I just need to hear you clap. So you're going to go 1 and 2 and 3 and you're going to try to clap at the exact same time I clap. Okay, this is while we're recording ourselves. Because when you give me a recording, I'm going to see that big clap on the track, and I'm going to line up everyone's claps, and then the vocals should all line up, if that makes any sense, okay? All right, so here it is. When I lay my head down every night and go to sleep in peace, I can stay. Now I'm a guy, right? So I'm singing in my range. But if I were if I had a higher voice, right? If I were a female, I would go, when I lay my head down every night, right? So I would sing the same exact notes, but just in my range. All is well while you're standing on your feet, keeping watch. Okay? So I could be, if I didn't know the song, I would spend some time reading the words and listening to it. It's a very simple song. It's very repetitive. So I think if you don't know it, spend a little bit of time with it and you will totally learn it fast, okay? So the idea is, once you know the song well enough to record yourself, you're going to plug in your headphones because, watch this. If I record myself into QuickTime, actually, let me close GarageBand. If I record myself in QuickTime and I'm not wearing headphones, you're going to hear all the background stuff. It's going to sound really muddy. So watch this. I click record. I go over here. 1 and 2 and 3 and... When I lay my head down every night and go to sleep in peace. Okay, you get the idea. So I'm going to stop this. Let's listen to this. I was not wearing headphones. It's going to sound, you're going to hear everything. I go over here and, when I lay my head down every night and go to sleep in peace. Okay? Get the idea. So, all right. Now, let me show you how much better this sounds if I'm wearing headphones. Okay? So, headphones in. I start my QuickTime audio recording. I go over here. When I lay my head down every night and go to sleep in peace. Okay, so that was with headphones on. Let's see what that sounded like. I unplug my headphones. I go over here. So there was the clap. And now you don't hear any of the background. All you hear is me waiting. And then I'm going to start singing in a second. When I lay my head down every night. That sounds clean. That sounds awesome. I could take everyone's vocals, I could put them together, and it would sound like we were all singing together, and it would be beautiful. Okay? So now, last step. Here's my recording. I'm happy with it. I go up to File. I say Save. I name it, whatever. Thank you, soldiers. And then like something so I can tell it's you. So like, thank you, soldiers, Ferris. That's my last name, okay? And then save it. It'll save it to your desktop. And then I'm going to put an assignment in the Google Classroom as well that says, thank you, soldiers, recording turn in. So what you're going to do then is you're going to go to the assignment. You're going to go to the turn-in spot, and you're going to turn in your recording from your desktop into the file, okay? Now, Veterans Day is next Wednesday. Today is Friday. So if we could get this recorded by, maybe over the weekend or maybe Monday, and then Tuesday I could put it all together and we could have it ready to go for Wednesday, okay? Now, the more people we have do this, the better it's going to be. I would love for every single person to do it. I don't think that's necessarily realistic, but the more we have, the better. If we have 10 people, that'll work, but it'll be far less impressive if we had 40 people or more, Okay. So I love you all. This is very exciting. I know this is different, but I think that we could really make this special for the veterans because that's what we do at Oak Grove. All right. I love you all. If you have any issues or anything, any questions or anything like that, shoot me an email. Okay. Ferris@ogschool.org. Yeah. And then record those, turn those in, and it's going to be special. Thank you, friends. Have a wonderful weekend.